Top 10 lightweight Tony Ferguson finally collide tonight. Ferguson in the white trunks immediately taking the center of the octagon. Barboza is in the black.
And Ferguson wants relentless pressure to get inside of that kick range, so he's going to get back to his roots as a wrestler in this fight and take away the kick arsenal of Edson Barboza. But Mark Henry talked about the boxing of Edson Barboza, how sharp it is. You're seeing that right now as he may have stunned Tony Ferguson, who beautiful rolls. Going for a knee bar attempt. I didn't think we'd see that until Ryan Hall fights next.
We have not hit the fast forward button. This is live, real speed between two of the best lightweights in the world. Nice hammer fist there by El Cucuy. Barboza.
He is hammering him here from this position. He got hard strikes.
What a frame for this division for Tony Ferguson.
Nice elbow to the side of the head. I'm talking about an awkward position to be an effective striker on it, but Tony Ferguson using it and using it well. Man, I can't get over when you evaluate the tape, the innovation of this young man, Tony Ferguson. I mean, just fantastic. Some of the things he tries and accomplishes inside the octagon. You can see Edson Barboza's power and his crisp hands got the attention of Tony Ferguson early. That's illegal. And Barboza's rocked. He's rocked bad. Oh, no.
Not hurt. Come on. Look at me. Stand up. Relax.
Illegal shot, and you can get a look at the eyes of Edson Barboza. Watch, he gets up here. He stumbles a little bit. Oh, I hope this doesn't end this fight.
Now for a referee, he needs to weigh the intent and the effect of the strike before deciding whether or not to take a point away. We're going to bring in our Senior VP of Regulatory Affairs. Mark, what do you think? I know John McCarthy's got to weigh intent and effect. What do you do here?
Absolutely. That was an illegal kick to a downed opponent. And he can't take a point away. It would be, and he is. It's a judgment, he's taking a point away.
Got to do it, because when he looks Barboza in the eyes, he sees that there was a definite effect to the illegal strike. Thank you very much, Mark Ratner.
Absolutely great call by John McCarthy, and just grateful that Edson Barboza can continue here for what is just an incredible matchup. Beautiful body shot ripped by Barboza, but he eats a right hand from Ferguson. Oh! Every time I cringe when this guy lands a kick. And you can see this is the pressure Ferguson talked about. He wanted to be in his face. Nice left hook from Barboza. I mean, both of these guys are stunning each other.
Barboza rips the body once more. 2 furious minutes off the round 1 clock.
And the work with Mark Henry paying off. He's attacking the body very well so far. And again, Ferguson rolling for a leg, denied by Edson Barboza.
Barboza continuing to target the body of Tony Ferguson.
Very nice body shot and pivot out by Barboza. And there you can see, Ferguson throws a lot of tricks. He touches the floor, tries to come back to an uppercut. Ferguson very good off his back, not just with submissions, but finding strikes. And you got to look at that early when he was landing those hammer fists. And there we showed you that in that breakdown. Tony Ferguson constant with the stance switches. Very effective at doing that, making you guess and delaying if you want to attack his legs or set up a takedown.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 1. Ferguson non-stop with forward pressure, but a beautiful left hand lands for Barboza.
Barboza can generate so much power. Oh, but he eats a big right hand there. Lands one of his own.
Woo! Vintage Edson Barboza here. Ferguson, though, follows up with a kick up top.
And this fight is living up to everything we hoped it would be. And so far, Barboza dealing pretty well with the pressure of Tony Ferguson. He lands another nice left hand.
That left hand has been there all night for Edson Barboza, very even in terms of the total strikes landed as we go under a minute to go in round one.
Yeah, this is what Mark Henry expected. He thought that Ferguson would fight Barboza like Michael Johnson did with a lot of pressure, get inside. Improvements made by Barboza to deal with that pressure so far as he struck and pivoted out. Oh, and a nice spinning back kick to the body.
There are just so few guys in the history of the sport that can do that with that type of speed and power.
I don't know of any in this sport. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm trying to think back in my mind if there's anybody who throws those kicks that fast without telegraph and with that kind of power. I mean, Edson Barboza really brought the spinning heel kick into MMA. A lot of guys were afraid to throw it before he landed on Terrietta.
This crowd enjoying the striking display from both men, particularly Edson Barboza, who lands again towards the tail end of round one. It all begins next Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, only on your local Fox affiliate.
Tony Ferguson want more pressure, get inside more. Ooh, ducks down, blocked it, but I don't care what these kicks hit, it does some damage. Nice body kick of his own though from Ferguson.
Ferguson continues to come forward in the face of that power and pressure.
Nice elbow. Oh, but he hits one of his own as he comes in. Look at the cut. Look at the cut Ferguson opened up with that upward left elbow he used to enter. Beautifully timed. You hear Mark Henry wants Barboza after every combination to finish with a jab. Keep this guy off.
Ferguson having a hard time seeing out of that left eye.
Oh, nice left hook followed up by a jab. Beautiful combination from Tony Ferguson.
These guys chasing some bonus money tonight.
God, I love this job.
Well, this fight,
outstanding by both guys. I have no... Beautiful, again, the attacks from the bottom. Ferguson uses his grappling to get himself in positions to hurt you with strikes, open up chances for submissions.
and we needed an Iceman cam octagon side to see Chuck Liddell's reactions to every strike being landed. Under 3.5 minutes to go in round two. Both guys wearing it now.
Chuck's getting fired up. When he gets fired up, he tends to hit people. I'm glad you're sitting closer to him than I am, John.
Well, tomorrow, UFC legend Uriah Faber takes one more shot at a title run. He squares off against Frankie Saenz in the UFC 194 prelims, 7 Eastern on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Oh, nice angle before he shot the right hand in there by Ferguson.
Oh! Massive right hand lands flush for Barboza, and then he follows it up with a left.
Oh, beautiful timing by Ferguson. Saw it coming, which is not easy to do. You see Barboza starting to breathe a little heavier. Oh, beautiful spinning back elbow. Great diversity by Tony Ferguson. Just never know what he's throwing next, what stance he's gonna be in.
Shot from Barboza. Good job by Ferguson to defend.
Excellent scramble, and now he's going for the darts. He's got a wicked, wicked darts choke with those long arms. Barboza very solid on the ground as well, but he was breathing heavy. Good defense so far. Ferguson's got it.
He's got it! Ferguson has done it again. The winning streak is at 7. What a fight by two of the best lightweights on the planet. We all got to witness it tonight. As anticipated as our main event, it lived up to the hype and then some. The High Performance Highlight is sponsored by NOS. Drink NOS with Complex 6 for enhanced mental focus and high performance energy.
Well, you can basically show the entire fight as the highlight, but here's the takedown attempt from Barboza. Beautiful scram by Tony Ferguson. Looks to the front headlock. Barboza shakes him up, immediately switches to the darts, a choke he is known for, and as Barboza defends, pushes away the hips, separates away and gets some space, Ferguson still able to generate enough torque to finish this. Gorgeous technique from Tony Ferguson. God, this guy is dangerous. Look at this. Look at how tight that is. Forces Barboza to tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Let's touch gloves and do this.
Daniel Cormier made the most of his second opportunity to leave with the belt. That's what Gustafsson is looking to do tonight. The Lawler, DC.
Good.
Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock, brought to you by Halo 5 Guardians, coming October 27th, exclusively on Xbox One, rated teen. Gustafsson in the white, gonna try to utilize that reach, stay on the outside. DC wants to turn this into a dogfight.
Gustafsson very good at fighting tall, Mike. He's not just a long guy. He's excellent at using that length. Keeps guys at the end of his punches and kicks. And he has very good footwork for a big man.
That's what made the Jones fight so fascinating.
Threw a hard switch kick to the body there, and there's the drive by DC. Looking for the single.
DC, can he get him? Yep.
Whoa.
Good takedown by the champion.
That's Daniel Cormier, ladies and gentlemen. That's some high-level wrestling.
Embrace the grind. Trying to smother him here. Utilize the Turk. Wrestlers don't mind working out of the half guard. They oftentimes feel they get more control.
Well, Daniel is winning here, and it's all about pressure, and it's all about success. And this is what he wanted to do, and he was able to do it. But now Gustafsson moves it to full guard, and Gustafsson is surprisingly effective off of his back with elbows, especially because of his length, because of his torso length. He can keep a fighter with their head like in the middle of his chest, and he can generate some good power off those elbows.
Cormier with the ground and pound here early. Gustafsson trying to work his way up, not yet.
Cormier right back.
Gustafsson closes the guard once again. Gustafsson made his UFC debut at age 22. Cormier didn't start at MMA, Joe, until he was 30. To the body. Cormier scores a ton from the clinch and a ton from the ground as he's doing here.
But so far, Gustafsson has been able to neutralize a lot of the ground and pound by using wrist control, controlling the posture. Daniel's gotten some shots in, though.
Mostly those shots to the body. There you go right there. Great example of the guard of the mauler. Cormier coming in, as you mentioned, Joe, in what he believes is the best shape of his career.
Well, he really got his diet in order for this camp.
Took it to a whole new level.
Alexander looking for a submission attempt and got most of his guard pass to half guard. Hip escaping, trying to get back to full guard again.
Almost 50 strikes already. Cormier doing all of this on the ground. Don't forget, after our pay-per-view, tune over to FS1 for the post-fight show. Ariel Helwani, Brian Stan, Dominic Cruz, Megan O'Leary.
Side control. Side control for Cormier, and this is not good for Gustafsson. Gustafsson scrambles. Very nicely done by Gustafsson, back to his feet.
Gus is up, 1:15 on the clock. Looking over towards his corner, Blair Latifi.
He turned and looked towards them. That's
big
rare.
time.
I mean,
the All-Stars Training Center in Stockholm. Inside leg kick by DC. Story of round one, big takedown and ground and pound from the champion.
That was a nice leg kick there by Gustafsson. A nice
Good
inside
kick
leg kick by the champ.
Caught it. Gustafsson, if nothing else, looking to make DC think about a few different things at the beginning of round two.
Gustafsson likes that looping uppercut.
Yeah.
Feints with the jab and steps in with that looping uppercut.
Little slip by Cormier. Quick punches in the clinch there. The battle continues.
Interesting that Javier Mendes was saying to Daniel Cormier, you stood with him a little bit longer than I want you to.
You see that reach of Gustafsson. Cormier literally leaning back away from potential punches.
Gustafsson keeps looking at his corner, not just listening to them, but looking at them.
Ooh. Up the middle, over the top. Title fight here in Houston, main event. Gustafsson fakes the takedown.
Yeah, just to keep him honest.
Yep.
But the more Daniel is forced to stand up with him, the more Gustafsson can utilize his advantages. Right there, he caught him with a nice shot.
And the right eye, there's blood under the right eye of the champion. Cormier over the top.
A lot of pressure by
Coming
Daniel.
right after the Lawler.
Tremendous pressure by Cormier. There's a knee, that'll cost Gustafsson. And he gets out of it, very nice. Look at that, spins around.
This storyline could be big here right now. Cormier not able to take him down. And Gustafsson with a quick takedown.
That is crazy.
Gustafsson went to Alliance
There's that uppercut
MMA.
again. He hurt him with the right hand. He hurt him. Nice uppercuts here by DC.
This is where DC works, on the ground and in the clinch. Short, but very
Nice knee
effective
again,
strikes.
but those knees are dangerous. As Daniel capitalizes on it every time. But Gustafsson forced to defend. Hard elbow there by Gustafsson. And you see the blood on that elbow afterwards.
After the Phil Davis fight, Gustafsson went to Alliance to improve his wrestling, his overall game, and you can see it here early in this fight with Cormier, the two-time Olympian. Switches to the southpaw stance. Watch for the body kick.
He's having a problem with that right eye, Mike. Daniel Cormier is. It's swelling, there's bleeding in it. There's more than one injury, I think. Mixed it up to the body.
Yeah. Putting that jab in the face of Cormier.
Another knee by, that one hurt him.
This is what Gustafsson wants, stand and trade. Uppercut. He wants to avoid these clinches. Good shots by
These are
Cormier.
hard uppercuts by DC. And a good left hook by Gustafsson on the break. But those uppercuts by DC in tight were excellent.
Especially when he's pulling down on the neck. Trying to keep Cormier at distance. See if he abandons those knees, Joe.
He's looking for that uppercut, Mike. He keeps feinting with that jab, and then he loves that, like, bolo uppercut. Ooh, nice right hand over the top. Good right hand. And DC comes back. We learned about DC's chin in the Rumble fight. DC can take a hell of a shot.
DC said pursuit causes fatigue. He's trying to pursue Alexander Gustafsson here in this round.
He keeps looking back to his corner. I mean, he's done it 3 times in this round now. Good right hand over the top by DC, and a good uppercut by Gustafsson.
Got ourselves a fight. Gustafsson circling, center of the octagon, controlled by Cormier. Check out the total strikes here in round number 2. Again.
DC loves that.
Those are nasty.
He's having great success with that in the clinch.
DC throws that right hand out there. Clipped him again.
And again with the takedown by Gustafsson. Incredible.
And he's got the back. That's a big statement late in this round, partner.
It certainly is. What's a big statement, period? And that's a shock to Daniel Cormier. And it's something that we talked about when we were watching them prepare for the fight. When you're watching the videos of their training sessions, Gustafsson was shooting a lot of takedowns, and now we know why. And he won that round with them. And they were effective as well. But I believe that Crazy Bob Cook is probably right. It's probably 1-1.
Coach Andreas Michael in the corner of Gustafsson saying, be mentally strong. Take it to him. Good start to this fight.
Right hand by Gustafsson.
If I would have told you, Joe, we would be in round 3, it'd be 1-1 for takedowns, you probably wouldn't have believed me.
Well, Gustafsson took him down twice.
They credit him with 1.
Nice knee to the body there.
But he's right there with DC, which is the point. Good body
well, one,
kick.
he snapped back up. But the point is, he made his point.
Exactly. That opens up your striking arsenal big time.
Ooh, nice uppercut. Hard uppercut by Gustafsson. Very nice.
Throwing that left hand out. Trying to keep Cormier away. 79-inch reach for Gustafsson. 72.5 for DC.
Nice leg kick there. Ooh, good right hand. Oh, beautiful right hand by DC.
DC with that big swing and a miss.
Oh man, he's swinging for the bleachers now. Gustafsson bleeding out of his nose from that right hand.
Oh, combination by the Swede.
Very nice. Boy, Daniels,
again with those uppercuts.
He ties the left hand up. He ties the back. Oh, beautiful uppercuts.
Over and over again.
He's got Gustafsson in trouble with those shots.
It's all kinds of busted up now. And there's that pursuit still from Cormier. Gustafsson trying to become the 5th European to win a UFC belt.
Boy, did DC sprawl to avoid that takedown.
Midway point of this fight.
Nice jab.
Hook, jab. Again with the lead left. Short wrestler, tall striker. Very close fight so far. Good round for Daniel Cormier, especially with those uppercuts again.
Gustafsson has his mouth open now in this round because of his nose. Bleeding out of the nose, probably having a really hard time breathing out of it.
Mentioned earlier, Cormier loves the ground and those clinch strikes. 16 of them so far in the fight.
Oh, another one right on that nose. That nose could easily be broken, Mike.
And again, look at that.
He smashed him with these uppercuts. These are hard
Throwing the
uppercuts.
hip, everything. He's throwing those uppercuts from the ground. And he stays on him. He senses
with that right hand as well.
He senses an opening.
Gustafsson's really busted up now, Mike. Over that right eye as well.
Gustafsson has to avoid these clinch exchanges.
But he's hanging in there, Mike. We learned about his heart and will in that John Jones fight. Pushed to the brink.
Final minute of the third.
The uppercut for Daniel Cormier has been such an excellent weapon in this fight, especially with that left hand pulling down on the head.
And his conditioning.
Yes.
Oh! Big shot by the Lawler. Gustafsson down. Cormier grabs the leg. And a knee by Gustafsson. Gustafsson landed big time. 15. How good is this?
What a fight. What a
Rounds. Fourth 5-round fight for Gustafsson, all in the UFC. He went the distance in that great fight with John Jones.
nice kick to the body there. Nice leg kick. Gustafsson opening up.
DC has gone 25 minutes twice against Jones and Barnett.
Good left-right by Gustafsson, and nice jab.
Right when it looked like Cormier was starting to really gain momentum, the knee came from the Swede. Now we're very even.
Well, a knee like that, Mike, can take a lot out of you. We really don't know how badly he was hurt, but he definitely got rocked.
Precision, speed, movement.
Solid
Gustafsson.
jab by Gustafsson. Good kick to the body.
Cormier staying right in his face. Both men busted up.
Oh!
But far from beaten right hand by Gustafsson. Cormier chasing him down,
man.
like Crazy Bob Cook talked about.
Cormier does such a good job of taking advantage. Once he does tag him, then he just starts pouring it on. And that's when he's gonna be able to land these uppercuts as well. But he's busted up, Mike. Big cut under the right eye of Cormier now.
Total strikes in our fight. Cormier with the advantage big time. A lot of those in the clinch.
Oh, right hand by Gustafsson.
And again, DC's trying to spring into those punches to handle this distance. Almost jumping into those punches. Not that one, though. Title on the line. Championship rounds. Snaps his head back with the jab.
Pop that right hand in there.
Like that double left, Joe, and then the right hand right down the pipe.
DC's just chasing him down, walking him down. Nice front kick to the body, very nice.
You can see the way it landed in the midsection of Cormier.
But
don't
DC,
forget,
excuse me, go ahead.
Don't forget, post-fight show FS1 right after our pay-per-view.
DC's the one pressing the action, pushing forward. There's a nice right hand. Oh, looking for that knee there.
That knee again.
Again, looks for the takedown. There's that knee again.
And Daniel Cormier has not looked for a takedown in forever.
Daniel with the right hand there.
keeping the pressure, but we haven't seen the wrestling of Cormier. He's got to lunge in to those punches.
The amount of movement, if you compared like how far they've traveled, Gustafsson has had to move so much more because he's moving away, he's backing up. A lot of his movement has been going backwards, which is exhausting. Like all this distance he travels, whereas Cormier just walks him down. Oh!
He threw a kick out there. Gustafsson threw him aside for half a second. They're right back up though. 15.
Gustafsson keeps reaching for that leg when Daniel throws it. But this is almost anybody's round here.
Oh, good connection there.
It's flurries like that that could win a round when they're this close. Man, what a
Cormier bit that final round. 5 minutes remain. Crazy Bob Cook saying, do you think you could get me a takedown here? Very animated, the corner led by Andreas Michael of the Lawler. Very close fight.
very close.
Could it be the first title defense for Cormier? Or will the belt go to Stockholm, Sweden? Nicely
Nice
done.
right hand. Beautiful right hand.
Changing levels. Went body with the jab and then the right hand. Cormier, Velasquez, Rockhold, all championship fights.
Right hand by Cormier there.
Pushing forward here. Got him with the right hand a bit.
Nice right leg kick.
Cormier again on the pursuit.
Nice right hand by Gustafsson. Pressure by Cormier is intense.
And these guys have worked well over 20 minutes now. Look at the distance traveled by both of these men in this fight. Crazy.
It's what we were talking about. Look how much more Gustafsson has been forced to travel.
Absolutely.
How do they track that? Do they have a computer?
It is magic.
Three minutes to go.
Will Cormier try to potentially seal this fight with a takedown? He's only had one in the fight. Or will it go the other way? Just missed.
So many times Gustafsson has done that, actually turned his back on Cormier, and that doesn't look good for the judges.
This is where Daniel's been very good. Cormier's conditioning. The conditioning is just, I don't want to say night and day because that's not fair to Daniel,
that
but
right hand.
it's outstanding tonight, Joe. Past the midway point of the 5th and final round. Cormier still keeping a great pace.
Gustafsson's done a good job of tying up the right hand now in these clinches to keep Daniel from landing those uppercuts. And there it's free, and he looks for the knee. It does not land. They're just exhausted, especially Gustafsson.
See, calling for it again. Crazy Bob Cook. Put him down, take him down. Uppercuts both sides. Under 90 seconds remain. Again, as you said, he's looking at his corner.
Yeah. But he's tying up that right hand again to avoid that uppercut. But he's got to do something offensive and something big if he wants to pull this round out.
Tried the quick trip, didn't work.
Looks for the knee. Looks for the right hand. He's so weary, Mike.
Yeah, and both men are real slippery now.
But DC's punches seem to be more substantial here in this third round.
Under a minute.
But no question, he's weary as well. You can see how labored his shots are here.
Fifth and final round.
He's just being more busy. 30 seconds ago, he looks for that knee, doesn't get it.
30. They are on their feet here in Houston. What a title fight. Sensational main event. 15 seconds. The knee again. They're gonna go the distance.
Wow. Wow. That was a crazy fight. Cormier, I believe, landed more shots in that final round. I think he was more active and more effective in the clinch with those uppercuts. I think those were the most effective in scoring shots of the last round. And that might have been what retained his title, depending, of course, on how the judges see it. But what a close and what an excellent fight. What a brawl.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
And here's the beginning of the fight. Big slam from Cormier, a right hand. There's these uppercuts that were so effective from the clinch. And there's a big knee from Gustafsson that had Cormier in all sorts of trouble. Takedown by Gustafsson. Kick by Gustafsson.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, Gustafsson. 48-47, Cormier. And 49-46 for the winner by split decision. And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
For the bantamweight belt.
Ready, fight.
Here we go! Black trunks, black outfit for Ronda, white for Holly Holm. And our fight clock brought to you by Rise of the Tomb Raider, available now exclusively on Xbox this holiday.
I have a feeling Herb Dean's gonna get a workout in this fight. Gonna be a lot of moving.
Ronda did not come out with that blitz that we've seen in the last few fights.
With that
Holly
angle that
connects.
Holly Holm just connected with. Footwork and movement, it's one of the things that make her most dangerous. And experience striking.
Ronda trying to stay right on.
Holly is also in tremendous physical condition. There's another key to the fight. That oblique kick that's very popular with Michael Winklejohn trained fighters.
And she is truly the product of the man known as Wink.
Oh, absolutely. She's one of his main proteges.
20 years. Ronda over the top.
Good head movement by Holly. Ronda's chasing her, but Holly's getting out of the way and cutting angles, ducking. Ronda connected with that hand, though.
Joe, this is officially the longest fight Ronda has had, other than the Miesha Tate fight.
This is not what Holly wants. She definitely does not want to be clinching with Ronda.
That Miesha Tate fight was the one in 2013. Miesha made it to round 3.
Good short shots inside by Holly. But Holly's got to get out of there, and she does.
Ronda
and
right
she
in.
moves out of the way. Oh, she caught her with a kick.
Ronda's got to be careful. Edmund Tarverdian said he has very, very much confidence in Ronda's ability to box with Holly Holm. Time will tell if indeed it stays like this,
Not
Joe.
just the boxing, though, with Holly. Holly likes to set those hands up and throw kicks behind him. She hides the kicks with the punches.
Holly is landing. Ronda's got to be careful not to chase too much.
She certainly does, and she has to be careful not to be predictable. She also just dropped her hands. She can't get frustrated as Holly continues to move. Oh, beautiful step in left. But Ronda's got the clinch.
Watch for it.
And she's got a hold of Holly's head.
Got it.
Took her down.
Watch out for your arm. Holly, patient, trying to defend.
Out. Out.
Nice job, Holly Holm.
Beautiful
Big
job.
right hand, Ronda. That is a big moment in this championship fight.
And there's that oblique kick again. Hyperextending that left leg of Ronda. It's a nasty technique.
Holly Holm.
And again, she's landing those shots as Ronda's moving in to close the distance. She knows Ronda's coming. Here's that oblique kick again.
She ducks under. The UFC's Tom Gervasi did a top 10 all-time list in January for Ring Magazine. Holly was on that list.
Good movement by Holly. Excellent movement.
Ronda was on the cover of the Bible of boxing.
There's that straight left again. Holly is starting to show her skills. And you gotta wonder if Ronda starts getting desperate chasing Holly.
Nobody doubts the skill everywhere.
Oh! She's tagging.
Ronda,
Ronda's standing right in front of her, and she's not taking her head off the center line, and her face is getting lit up right now.
But you cannot.
Oh! Again!
You cannot get the experience on your feet like Holly has, and she's showing it here.
Ronda
again with a big shot.
She's getting lit up, Mike. Holly Holm is tagging her.
Mouthpiece.
This is a big first round for Holly Holm. Ronda's chin is up. Nice leg kick again.
Ducks under.
And look at this. Holly Holm is taking down Ronda. Now, I don't know if that's such a smart move, but she did it anyway.
Oh, there you go. She got back up, though, Joe. She got right back up.
But the point is, she did it. She's lighting up her legs, and she's catching her as Ronda's getting very sloppy, chasing after her. Big, deep breaths. Ronda looks exhausted. Hands are down. Chin is up.
Takes a lot of energy to be a rock star.
Well,
and right now, Holly's taking a lot.
In the face. It has nothing to do with being a rock star. She's getting lit up.
We saw the reaction at the weigh-ins yesterday. And round one is in the books.
Big, big round for Holly Holm. Huge round.
The first round that Ronda has lost in her professional career.
She definitely lost that round, no doubt about it. Most importantly, she is showing a lot of holes in her stand-up game.
Which is something that Team Wink talked about. Michael John said it, she's got holes in her game.
She's getting tagged, Mike, and her hands are down and her chin is up, and she looks desperate. Side kick. Again with that left hand. She's tagging Ronda.
Ducking
wow.
under. Wow.
Wow. This is incredible.
Never have we seen this. But this is boxer, kickboxer
straight
turned
left.
Mixed martial artist Ronda, judoka turned mixed martial artist.
Beautiful. Beautiful. She's hurt.
Ronda's in trouble.
She's hurt.
Hey, Holly looking to finish.
She's out.
Holly Holm is the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Unbelievable. What a performance by Holly Holm. Just an absolutely staggering performance by the challenger. Ronda chased her, she went after her, and Holly Holm countered beautifully. She just fought the perfect fight. Absolutely spectacular performance by Holly Holm.
Joe, when she ducked under a moment ago and Ronda almost went tumbling, that was such a statement. The hand set it up, the kick finishes
She was
it.
already staggered. She was staggered after that first round. She got hit so cleanly and so often in that first round that coming into that second round, she was probably already hurt, and Holly fought brilliantly. Beautiful movement, beautiful countering, stayed light on her feet. She was in excellent shape. Look at this. Ronda's hurt here. Boom! Head kick, goes down, and Holly is all over her. And that was one of the keys to victory that we talked about. Holly Holm's kicks, the fact that she hit him behind the punches, but that is the perfect head kick there. Drops her face first, Holly on top, slams another shot in, and that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new champion. Let's look at it one more time. Ba-boom! Right on the neck. Ronda goes limp. Holly jumps all over her, hammer fist, and she is out cold.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Holly, the preacher's daughter, Holm.
Yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. You can touch gloves at this time if you wish. Let's do it.
They touch gloves. And now they'll go to battle. Daniel Cormier. John Jones for the light heavyweight belt. Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
John looking for an axe kick.
Early.
Nice knee to the body by John.
12-inch reach advantage for the champion.
That is significant. John with a head kick, blocked by Daniel. Knee to the body by John.
Cormier wants to get inside. Only Alexander Gustafsson has taken Jones down.
Nice elbow inside by John, an uppercut by DC, and an uppercut by John. Kick to the body.
Caught, down, and on top.
Look at this.
For the nasty elbows if Jones is able to establish top position. But Cormier right back up.
DC's knee was trapped in a very weird way during that takedown. Hopefully there was nothing injured. Nice knee to the body, or to the knee rather, or to the thigh by John.
Cormier just taken down for the first time in his MMA career. And it comes early for Jones.
And John with those kicks to the thigh that he loves to do. Those straight kicks.
Cormier trying to close the distance. That will be a big challenge throughout this fight.
And he's trying to take John down again, this time stuffed. DC hold on to the neck, and John's back up.
NCAA runner-up, lost to Cael Sanderson, perhaps the greatest American wrestler ever. And then a two-time Olympian, Cormier. Uppercut and over the top.
DC staying on top of John, staying very close to him to mitigate that reach advantage.
Jones has been able to literally freeze great fighters.
Good straight left by John.
With the way he utilizes that reach that you talked about.
It's those kicks by John as well that DC's got to be careful of. As he's closing the distance, nice elliptical kick to the thigh.
Little dirty boxing by Cormier. Good elbows and a knee by Jones.
Nice knee to the body by John. John's very good at inside fighting, despite being a big man. Good right hand over the top by DC.
Cormier has stayed within striking range so far in this first round. And you see him staying right on top of the champion.
Nice knee to the body by John. Good jab by Cormier. John moving away from it, calling him in.
He possesses such a large arsenal of strikes.
Well, he's so creative, and he's so comfortable with it. Nice, straight left to the body. So comfortable with his takedown defense that he's not scared to throw those kicks.
Southpaw stance, threw a left to the body of Cormier, as Joe mentioned. Stays in the southpaw stance. Now back to orthodox, perhaps momentarily. 90 seconds on the clock here in the first of a potential five-minute rounds.
Good inside leg kick by DC.
And it had John kind of leaning over a little bit.
John looking for the spinning back kick, but missed.
August 4th was the press event that started all these fireworks. Jones so far 2-1 in significant strikes landed.
Good left hook to the body by John. And DC is obviously having a hard time closing the distance. That 12-inch reach advantage is absolutely gigantic.
This fight originally scheduled for September. And man, the bad blood just continued to boil. And here they are tonight as our main event.
John able to get just out of the way of DC strikes. That looked like that left landed.
But a good uppercut
landed
by Cormier. Cormier welcomes the clinch game. Jones very difficult to take down. Got a great Greco-Roman wrestling background.
Good combination by DC. John moving away, taking some of the force out of those. Good kick to the body. Oh, tries for a flying knee. Uppercut again by DC.
Good
left
start
hook on the break
to this monument. Round 2.
Good kick to the body by John.
Jones again on the attack.
Well, DC has to cover that distance, and John is able to hit him before DC can get a hold of him.
Watch for the elbows, too. He likes to catch his opponent with the elbows coming in. Cormier trying to stay in range, but it is not easy against the longtime champion.
Good kick to the body by John. And good defense by John. John looking for a choke. Looking for a guillotine. Only has one arm on the neck, though.
He had that standing guillotine defense way back in 2011 against Lyoto Machida.
He's got to walk through those kicks, and that is a difficulty. Good right hand over the top by DC.
Cormier is one of the ultimate in competitors. A tough upbringing, and truly a man who has competed at the elite level for decades. Total strikes, dead even.
DC looking
Jones
for a
has got to be careful. He's out. Cormier had not lost a round.
John looked for that same shoulder wrench that he used on Glover Teixeira there. The loose underhook. And he yanks on it with an overhook.
Joe, as I was saying, DC had not lost a round coming into this fight. Was round 1 the first.
Good right hand and left by DC. As long as DC can fight in tight like his, that's his world. Good kick to the body by DC.
Both men
Elbow in tight.
motivated by the other's verbiage. Jones with the knee. Cormier staying on top of him. And he stuffs that takedown attempt.
Good uppercut by DC rather. Constant pressure by DC. Good kicks by John.
One of the biggest
Nice straight
championship fights ever. is in round 2. And Cormier, very effective here in the second.
There's that again. Every time DC, oh, nice.
Elbow again.
Nice short elbows inside. Every time DC goes for that loose underhook, John tries to wrench that shoulder the way he did with Glover Teixeira. Good knee to the body by DC.
Catching him in the clinch with those uppercuts, Joe. Right up the middle, Daniel Cormier is scoring. 90 seconds on the clock here in the second round. Cormier, the leader in significant head strikes.
Good kick by Jones.
That one was significant.
Those elbows are so nasty.
They're so sharp.
Well, he's just so, oh, nice kick by DC.
Cormier trying to ragdoll the champion. Jones, the first to take down Cormier in his career.
DC again looking for the uppercut on the break. DC shoves him off.
In this type of fight, negates the reach advantage of the champion.
Well, John is exceptional at fighting inside, even though he's a tall guy. We saw that in the Glover Teixeira fight. Good right hand by DC. And again with those high kicks.
Answered. Cormier able to duck under trouble. He looks at the clock. 15. Cormier said he wanted to turn this into a good old-fashioned dogfight.
Oh, it is a dogfight. Oh, good punch by DC. And another one.
Big finish in round 2 for Cormier. Wow. Watching his good buddy try to become another belt holder from AKA. They call Daniel Cormier the team captain at AKA.
John loves that front leg side kick to the thigh, and Daniel responds with the same technique. John goes to the body.
When Jones is able to land that kick that you talked about on frequent occasion, it makes it almost impossible for his opponent to get inside.
Big kick to the body there by DC, and John responds with one of his own.
We saw Jones get tested to the highest degree in his career by the Swede Alexander Gustafsson. Cormier doesn't want to test him, he wants to beat him.
Good right hand by Cormier.
Uppercut again.
Inside leg kick by Jones.
Daniel Cormier, a true wrestler, embracing the grind.
Kick to the neck. Or excuse me, side kick to the neck.
To the body again with that left. From the southpaw stance.
And DC continuing to stay on him with the pressure. Good left by John. Good jab by DC. Oh, the first eye poke. And that's what a lot of people were worried about. John's style of keeping his hands open in front of fighters.
You need the doctor to look at it? Yeah? Okay, let me take a look. Right on here. You ready to fight? Okay, hold on a second. John, your fingers have been coming out this way. I need them up. If you're going to be putting your hands out measuring, I can't have them coming out this way anymore. Okay? All right. Fight.
Well handled by Herb Dean. Unintentional. Battle continues.
And John seemed, big kick to the body by John. I was gonna say John seemed very sincere with his apology there.
Absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, and Cormier talks about it a lot.
Switches it around for a single. Looking to trip that back leg. It's just so hard to reach it. John's so tall.
Wow.
Good takedown defense by Jones.
You can see why he has only been taken down by Alexander Gustafsson in his career.
What a feather in the cap of Gustafsson it is.
Absolutely, right?
Well, takedowns in MMA are largely a part of timing. Oh,
there's that
tight
elbow.
elbow inside by Jones.
So vicious. Cormier continuing to try to stalk the champion.
A constant pressure. And one of the things that Cormier has an advantage of is the training with Cain Velasquez is always like this.
Yes.
These guys are constantly pushing each other to the limit. And it's very difficult to find someone who can do this to a guy like Jon Jones. I mean, other than rotating fresh training partners over and over again, it's going to be very difficult for him to find something like this in training. Nice
Cormier
combination
again.
there by Cormier. Good uppercut on the inside.
Yep, in that clinch. Highly effective one more time here.
And again, looking for that takedown. Excellent defense by Jones.
Past the midway point of this championship fight. Joe, so much has been said back and forth.
John with kicks.
Between these guys, but they respect each other's talents. Big time.
Good shots to the body by Daniel.
And so far in this fight, we're seeing the best being brought out in both men by each other.
Those short shoulders by Jon Jones are very effective inside.
Likes to use those and then the elbows.
There's a nice knee to the body by Jones. I actually meant elbows when I said shoulder. He used those very well against Glover Teixeira as well. It's just so good being a tall man. It's unusual.
9th time Jones has been scheduled for 5 rounds as he looks for his 8th consecutive title defense. Last minute of the 3rd.
Constant pressure by DC.
Jones
landing
more
over the top.
strikes
Knee to the body by
here
the
in the
champ.
3rd.
Big right hand by DC. An uppercut.
That uppercut is so
another short elbow by
in this
John.
fight, but it's so often used by Cain Velasquez as well. Flying
John
knee.
looking for the knee.
Cormier pressuring him on the fence.
There's a shoulder from in tight.
Fighting in a phone booth again here at the end of the 3rd.
Oh! What a fight. What a fight. What a closely contested fight.
It's 3 times in his career. Cormier once when he defeated Josh Barnett to win the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. This, the second 5-round fight of Cormier's professional career.
Good left to the body by John.
Lots of mutual respect shown here early in round 4. Both men have scored. And look at this, Joe. Total strikes as we hit round 4. Cormier 86, Jones 81, plus that one.
Big kick by John.
That's how close this fight truly is.
John is being very effective with that straight left to the body, and he goes high with that kick. There's that short elbow. Knee to the body by John. DC's got to get busier.
Man, a lot of work with the clinch game for these 2 men.
Look at this. John's taking down DC.
Second takedown against Cormier in his career.
And that was an emphatic takedown. And a side kick to the thigh from up against the cage. He's looking to take him down again, and he does. Wow.
Momentum is rapidly rising in the corner of Jones.
John's looking to try to secure a choke. Looking to try to get that forearm under the neck of Daniel. Daniel trying to catch his breath here. Daniel's in trouble here. John gets a hold of that. He might be too weak to defend this. He's trying to get up, but in getting up, he better not expose his neck.
Jones very judicious here. Waited for him to get up to throw the
Elbow by
knee.
John.
Watch for that uppercut.
He's looking to take him down again.
Cormier looking to embrace the grind here in round 4.
John's embracing the grind right now. Those takedowns, he's really taking it to DC.
This style of fight, this fight in a phone booth, as we've often said, is so exhausting.
He's also making a point by taking him down twice like that in this round. Just pressing his offense and pressing his advantage.
Jones would appear to be the fresher fighter here with 2 minutes left in the 4th.
Well, he seems to be taking over in this championship round. I mean, DC has gone, oh, big punches by John. A right to the body and a left hook.
He's really doing a nice job with his wrist control. We don't see any of those Cormier uppercuts here in round 4.
Again, John is like, he's throwing these side kicks to the leg from in the clinch. So creative.
There's that elbow again. Under 90 here in the 4th.
DC's on him.
He's got some catching up to do here in round 4.
Oh, he most certainly does. I mean, unless he does something really dramatic, I don't know how he's going to.
There's John utilizing his length.
Good kick by DC.
We saw a lot of basically toe-to-toe boxing, if you will, against Gustafsson. But this clinch work back and forth, Joe, has been a true showcase of these two men's talents.
Good knee by John. DC is just not working hard enough here. Unless he's just gonna submit to the fact that he's lost this round and try to make up for it in the next. But John's just being more effective in the clinch. With 22 seconds to go here.
Final 10 seconds of round number 4. And a big round for the champion.
Well, this is probably the best, and it got him down again at the end. The best.
Bad blood, which is boiled over.
2 kicks, head kick, and oh, big uppercut by DC.
You heard the corner of Cormier saying you've got to barrel through him, take him down, and finish him. Can he get the takedown? Not yet.
Stuffed.
That great Greco background of Jones.
I mean, amazing with DC's credentials that John's been able to stop almost every takedown attempt.
John, a junior college national champion.
Look at how Herb Dean is paying attention to the gloves. He wants to make sure that John is not digging his fingers underneath the gloves to hold Daniel's arm in place.
First time 2 fighters with a win streak of over 10 have ever met in the octagon. Clinch control has been a true factor in this fight.
Well, Daniel's having a really hard time getting that right hand back. He's got it free now, but John's got just excellent control of his wrist. Big shots by John here to the body.
And that right hand, Joe, in the first couple of rounds was maybe the best weapon that Cormier had with those uppercuts.
John looking for the takedown again.
Cormier coming in had outlanded every one of his opponents in his 15 fights. Let's see what the stats say now. Jones by 11.
John is trying to force Daniel's arm behind his back. He was reaching back with his right arm, trying to grab Daniel's right arm behind his back.
3 minutes. Greg Jackson saying, when Jones is motivated, he gets a little more Spartan. Extra energy, motivation.
John's taking his back.
We've seen it here tonight.
He's taking Daniel's back here. Daniel's trying to spin out, and he does. Halfway through the round, Daniel Cormier needs something big. His corner was telling him he needs to stop John.
Both men, Joe, are certainly leaving it all in the octagon. Three takedowns for Jones, none for Cormier. Just over 2 now. Cormier working so hard
to get a takedown, but he just can't.
Trips him momentarily.
So good with his balance.
We always wonder what Jones will do on his back, but we never find out because nobody puts him there. 90 seconds remain. 5th and final round.
Knee to the body by John.
Cormier.
It's almost like he's trying to take John down for a moral victory at this point. He's not going to stop the fight by that. Elbow by John.
That one off the arm. And again to the body.
Hard one to the body.
To the rib cage of Cormier. There it is. But John Jones springs right back up to his feet.
And there was a lot of effort in that takedown.
Picked him up, threw him down, but the champion right back in control here. 30 seconds.
Good spinning elbow by John. And a short elbow
by
inside.
another one. Jones takes a look at the clock. 20 seconds.
His corner's yelling for him to back up.
Got the neck. 10 seconds. This ultimate grudge match.
Look at this.
Goes the distance. Perhaps maybe all the bad blood has not boiled over.
Wow.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
And here you see at the end, John just raises his arms up and then left hooks Daniel because the fight had not ended yet. But Daniel hit him after the buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision. And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones.
Here tonight for UFC 189.
Ready? Come on, let's do it.
Here we go. Stevens and Bermudez. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Immediately, Dennis Bermudez shoots.
He's in the black trunks, Stevens in the white.
And he should have the grappling advantage. That's the perceived advantage, at least, over Jeremy Stevens on paper. Jeremy Stevens absolutely has the power advantage.
Jeremy Stevens also the experience advantage.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with a hard right hand, and he hurt him.
There's a little bit of a cut on the right eye of Jeremy Stephens, and Bermudez lands a right hand. There's blood all over the back. Bermudez hurt him bad with that punch.
There's a cut near the right eye of Jeremy Stephens, Joe. And there's a big hook right to it.
Beautiful technique by Bermudez.
Bermudez able to attack and counterattack against Stephens.
And that's particularly impressive considering he got tagged by that big punch early.
Yep.
There's blood sprayed all over the back of Bermudez. Do we know where that came from? Do you think that came from the eye?
It's right. There is a cut, Joe, that we can see from our vantage point near the right eye, or just to the side of the right eye of Stephens.
It's just strange how that blood is splattered all over his back and where it's positioned. Now it's really flowing.
Yeah, there you go.
But it wasn't flowing that badly before when it was all over his back.
Oh, nice knee.
Very nice knee.
Battling in the clinch. 35th professional fight for 29-year-old Jeremy Stephens. 21st in the UFC.
Good left hand there by Bermudez. That blood is starting to get in the eye of Jeremy Stephens. Could be impairing his vision. Really working hard for this takedown. Deep under, he's got it.
2 minutes into round number 1. Bermudez looking to get the mount.
Let's see if Bermudez can hold this position. He steps that knee through. And Jeremy has a little bit of a hip escape there. Nicely done by Jeremy, but he might be giving up his back here. He's got to keep that right side down on the ground, and it helps him here to have the cage. And you note how you see Bermudez sneaking back behind him to try to stop that cage from being in the way. He's punching him, try to open him up, and he wants to get that second hook in. Or in the transition, perhaps mount him. But he'd like to probably get him away from this cage.
Bermudez had a 7-fight win streak, which is the second longest in UFC WEC featherweight history, behind Jose Aldo's 15-fight win streak. Looking to start a new one here against Jeremy Stephens, and he's in a great position with just over 2 on the clock.
Yeah, he's holding this position, making Jeremy carry his weight. You see a lot of blood. And I've been informed by the truck that was a headbutt that started this off. He's in a position for an arm triangle, Mike. It's not the best position because the cage is in the way because he wants to move towards that side, but he has the arm and the neck locked in place, and he's using it to transition. He's got to hold this, though, now. This is going to be very difficult to hold, especially with all the blood.
Yeah.
The blood makes it more slick. And this is a bad position for Dennis Bermudez because he's very high. Oh, he's trying for a triangle. But now Jeremy's on his back, and Jeremy with a knee.
Looking to take him down.
And Dennis turns, and now Dennis has him back towards the cage. Very nice leg kick. Beautiful combination.
Kick. Bermudez right in. Miss with the teep, miss with the kick. Stephens looks up at the clock. 1:15 remaining in the first round. Big swing and a miss.
Oh, both men land. Nice right leg kick by Bermudez as well. And return by Jeremy Stephens.
This is a great stylistic matchup. Two talented fighters willing to stand and trade, who also possess ground game.
Big drive by Bermudez, stuffed by Jeremy Stephens.
Nice sprawl, Joe. "40 seconds now. Looking up at the clock is Stephens.
Grabbing hold of the neck here, dragging him down, making him carry his weight. Good work here by Bermudez. Missed that spinning elbow. Good knee to the body by Bermudez. Nice elbow over the top by him.
Final seconds of round number 1. Bermudez keeps the pressure on Stephens. Looking for another takedown, not that time. Final seconds of the round.
Amazing exchanges in that round. Both men were tagged, but Dennis Bermudez got the best of that round.
They meet in the middle of the octagon, knee on knee. Good kick by Stephens.
That hurt him. That hurt him.
Buckled the lead leg of Bermudez.
Very strong leg kick by Stephens.
You heard the corner of Jeremy Stephens, the great members and leaders of Alliance MMA telling him, Bermudez is going to look to shoot again, Jeremy. Be ready for the takedown attempt. Jeremy Stephens, of course, born and raised in Iowa.
Oh, beautiful right hand by Bermudez.
Ate it right there. Counter!
Oh,
Caught him with the uppercut! Now the knee. Good timing by Stephens. Bermudez is up. He's got to get out of the way.
He's throwing haymakers, Mike.
Wow.
He might be winding up a bit too much with those, trying to finish this.
Eric Del Fiero watching closely in the corner of Jeremy Stephens. That clinch, Joe, helped him recover, and it continues to do so. Now they break.
Most certainly did, but he got rocked. No question about it. And his left leg appears to be hurt.
Oh, right straight on the nose of Bermudez. That left hand, the jab of Stephens. So both men have landed good strikes.
Stephens just hits so hard.
The Iowa kid who grew up a wrestler, who can throw as well as anybody. Yeah,
nice check left hook there by Stephens.
And now he continues to
look.
Oh man,
that leg just gave out.
Yep, for a spot to punish Dennis Bermudez.
Dennis Bermudez has a very weak left leg here. There's a right hand over the top by Bermudez. The leg kicks of Jeremy Stephens have done a lot of damage on that leg.
Jeremy, look for that uppercut.
Oh man, beautiful left hook.
That hook is lethal.
Everything, beautiful front kick to the body.
Tried the flying knee. All this action, and we have yet to reach the midway point of this fight.
This is a wild fight. Oh, what a combination by Bermudez, and gets the clinch again.
We talked about the durability, Joe, of Jeremy Stephens earlier, and once again it's on display.
He's incredibly durable, just tough as nails. And one of the hardest hitters in this division for sure, and we're seeing that tonight as well. But Bermudez is showing a lot of durability tonight as well because he has been tagged.
Bermudez, 61-33 advantage in total strikes.
But I would say power-wise, I would give the advantage to Jeremy Stephens. The hard shots landed.
There's another knee. Significant strikes, Joe, are very close.
The leg kick of Jeremy Stephens and those vicious punches he's been landing.
Nice Superman punch. Bermudez landed
Jeremy
it.
trying to take him down.
Bermudez trying to run into that kick, Jose Aldo style.
This is a wild fight.
Good way to get us started at 145 here on pay-per-view.
Bermudez with a nice combination there. Oh, beautiful.
Bermudez embracing the grind.
Oh, hard kick to the body.
Looking for another takedown. Can he get it? Stephens looks at the clock, 1:15. Round 2.
Good use of the head here by Bermudez, keeping Jeremy Stephens' chin up high. Driving his head underneath him.
Oftentimes, show that head fighting is overlooked, but it's very important.
Yes, it's very, very difficult to generate any kind of power or force when your opponent has their head shoved into your neck like that. Beautiful leg kick by Bermudez.
Yep. He's definitely walking through his opponent and burying that.
Oh, beautiful.
He likes that Superman punch. Now he looks body. Don't forget, UFC fans, we want to hear you. Fan voting, following at UFC on Twitter. All it takes is one click to vote on how you are scoring the fight, and this is a great fight to score.
Jeremy Stephens trying to take down Bermudez off of that leg kick that Bermudez landed. Bermudez with a hard shot there.
Final seconds of round 2.
What a fight. These guys have some newfound respect for each other.
Absolutely.
And they did after that second round.
Nice kick by Stephens.
Stephens kicks so hard, when you take them on the arms, they affect you tremendously. Beautiful leg kick by Bermudez.
Oh, watch for the uppercuts of Jeremy Stephens. He landed one earlier, landed a couple. And a big knee! Looking to finish the fight!
That's it! That's it!
It's all over! Jeremy Stephens!
Wow!
Unbelievable!
Wow! Outstanding.
These fights,
Oh
Joe,
my goodness.
just keep getting better.
Oh my goodness.
What a moment for Little Heathen.
He just jumped out of the octagon. He didn't even know where he was going. He just got so crazy. He jumped out. My man, what's up, man? That was incredible. Wow. What a beautifully timed knee. I think we have a theme to this evening.
Yes, we do, don't we?
Beautifully timed knees in wild, spectacular fights. Let's take a look again.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Oh man, that is just beautiful. It was like a fadeaway knee. He was like anticipating the takedown attempt and just timed it perfectly. Leapt right into it, nailed Bermudez on the button. Let's see it again. Boom! My goodness. And then just swarmed. Wow.
Watch it again. Magical. And then Stephens celebrates not only inside the octagon, but outside of it as well. Little Heathen. Right towards Lorenzo Fertitta.
Referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Jeremy Lil Heathen Stephens.
Matt Hughes said years ago, Joe, you are not a true champion until you defend. His longtime friend will try to do that against Rory MacDonald. Lawler, MacDonald for the belt. Here we go! Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Lawler the southpaw in the dark trunks, white trunks for Rory MacDonald.
Good straight right by Rory. Rory fights long, Mike.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that presents his opponents with a lot of problems. He's very good at closing distance and then getting away.
The chance of USA for Lawler. Good left hand.
Both guys just measuring each other.
Yep.
Looking for openings.
15th year as a professional for Lawler. So that goes back to when Rory MacDonald was 10 years old. Nice jab.
Strong inside leg kick by Robbie.
Rory returns. Lot of mutual respect here, Joe. There's that long right again.
Didn't quite make it though. Caught him on the end of it.
Rory, a great athlete, as both men are. Jonathan Chainberg has worked very closely over the years, the strength and conditioning of Rory MacDonald.
Robbie is showing patience in this fight, Mike. And that might not be anticipated by Rory. We're seeing a thinking Robbie Lawler. You're seeing a guy who's still growing and learning.
Robbie says, I'm good, let's go. I mean, Robbie even said the other day, Joe, that he's grown as a fighter in the last 7 months.
Well, they say that about a guy who becomes a champion. When a guy becomes a champion, his confidence grows. And you saw that from Robbie as he's standing there being introduced. He was loving it. He was enjoying it. Much more animated than we've seen from him in the past.
Absolutely. It's been quite a journey for Robbie Lawler. Amazingly, too, Joe, the first champion from American Top Team. And he's staying right out of harm's way, right at the end and then a little bit back of that right hand of Rory MacDonald. The southpaw orthodox matchup. Watch for those straight punches.
Both guys very cautious here. They realize also that this is a 5-round fight.
Yes.
Conserving the gas tank.
Just the second 5-round fight for Rory MacDonald.
There's that right hand again. Rory looking for the uppercut as well. Looking to get Robbie to open up and be aggressive, which is his usual style. But so far, Robbie laying back, being very patient.
Robbie said years ago if he were a baseball player, he'd be a home run hitter. Lawler always has that left hand ready to go. Rory's last 5-rounder was against Tarek Saffiedine, his most recent win in Halifax. He finished that fight in the 3rd.
Rory's having some good success with that kick to the body from the back leg.
Under 90 seconds.
And there's a shot, stuffed, and nice knee. Nice knee by Robbie as well. Robbie's been spending a lot of time working with King Mo Lual, who's an outstanding wrestler. And a lot of training with him, tightening up that wrestling defense as well as his takedowns. And again, it's one of those things about having such an amazing gym like American Top Team. So many great uppercut to the body by Lawler. It was a hard shot to the body.
We listen into Lawler's corner. There's the man you mentioned, Joe.
And there's that kick again. That one glanced off the cup on the way in.
And he was warned by John McCarthy. Robbie landed that, landed that right hand, Joe. Heard his corner calling for the 2-3 with that straight left and a hook with the right. Up the middle, like you said earlier.
Same shot. It's a front kick to the body.
20 seconds. Nicely done. Good connection. That was the 3-2. Final seconds.
The only problem with a round like this, they're feeling each other out, but who the hell knows who won that round? You know, I mean, you really can't go back to your corner confident.
Faraz Zahabi said he's getting a little anxious in there, forcing it too much.
Well, Robbie has been so patient, so uncharacteristically patient. And this is, again, a part of the maturing process that we've recognized from him. He's just getting better.
Robbie has finished 20 of his 25 wins with 19 by strikes. 5 of those kicks and knees. Rory looking to find the range, take the momentum back. It's a good second round for the champion.
And that was one of very few kicks that Robbie's thrown in this fight. Making sure he doesn't get taken down. Oh, good left hand.
Rolled underneath it and boom.
Snapped his head back.
Robbie again steps in. Rory looks to answer. Lawler keeping MacDonald at the end of that jab.
Beautiful straight jab again, a stinging jab by Robbie Lawler.
The jab, the significant difference here in this fight, and there are few better than George St. Pierre with the utilization of the jab. Robbie's doing it against Rory so far. Can he get a takedown?
He's looking for it. Wow, beautiful sprawl by Lawler. Beautiful.
Outstanding.
And punishes him.
Rory's taken down 8 of the 9 opponents.
Oh, wow.
He's attempted to get to the ground. He hasn't done it yet against Robbie.
Rory's face is a mess. He's bleeding from several cuts now.
Yeah, he's by far taken more damage tonight than in any fight in his career. Vancouver, he was 7 seconds in what many believed away from victory. Carlos Condit turned it up in 2010 in the previously mentioned meeting with Robbie Lawler. 18 wins despite those 2 fights. You can see how the momentum is changing towards the champion.
Well, clearly from the second round on, it's been Robbie Lawler getting the better of the exchanges and definitely doing the most damage. And this round, even more impressive. I mean, Rory is really busted up. He is a mask of blood.
And Robbie looks good. Robbie looks, well, he took that one, but Robbie looks like he hasn't taken much damage at all, Joe.
Even when Rory's, that was a nice shot by Rory. Even when Rory's landing these shots, Robbie's managing to get just out of the way of them. So they slide off of him or catches him on the end.
Right there.
Oh, he caught him with a nice short right hook.
Yeah, he did. Just over a minute and a half on the clock here in round 3.
Rory also can't breathe out of his nose right now, so he's forced to fight with his mouth open.
You heard Firas Zahabi in the corner saying, don't clear the nose, watch as he went in after that round to get attended to. Also makes you susceptible to the knockout. A big cut on the forehead over the right eye of Rory as well.
And even though Robbie's had Rory hurt, has damaged him considerably, he's still very patient. And that's the new Robbie Lawler.
Sometimes it's your second or third trip around the track, which is your best.
So he's catching him on the very end of these, which really doesn't have a significant impact.
Right.
It's like the power area, Robbie, blocked that, but he might have hurt him.
Yeah, he's staggered. Rory closing in now. Robbie staggered by that kick.
He's hurt.
He's hit again. MacDonald again with the head kick.
Robbie's in big trouble, Mike.
Rory feels
Flying knee, elbow.
20 seconds. MacDonald pouring it on. 15
Nasty
seconds.
elbows.
Robbie trying to get out of the way. Looking to survive. Wow!
This is a wild fight.
Championship rounds. First time ever for Rory MacDonald.
There's a head kick again. Robbie's in trouble. He is in trouble.
Firas Zahabi said you are figuring him out.
That front kick, what a combination.
Nice elbows. MacDonald with a knee, looking to finish it right here and become the champion.
Kick to the body, that front kick, he says he's fine.
John McCarthy right on top of it.
He's talking to him, Robbie turns to him, he keeps saying, I'm fine, leave me alone.
Those kicks to the body hurt Lawler.
And to the head again.
This is a whole different fight.
This is incredible. Beautiful elbows by Rory.
Rory trying to break him down now. Round 4. Robbie fires back. Some swelling on the right eye of Lawler.
Again with the head kick.
Robbie getting wobbly out there.
Completely different fight here. Rory's just picking him apart from here.
One head kick and boom, everything turned, Joe.
And Robbie still looks like he's on wobbly legs.
Absolutely.
He doesn't look like he's penetrating with his punches.
Rory's staying careful, staying disciplined. All of a sudden, the momentum on his side, and that's got to give this kid confidence.
And Robbie's not offering any threat right now either.
Right. Rory was confident, of course, coming in. Robbie was very good early. Rory frustrated. Now he's getting the better of Robbie Lawler. 2 minutes into round 4.
Again, he masked it with the punch.
Firas Zahabi talked about that, Joe, in the corner.
Superman punch.
Superman landed. Look at the blood, though, still from Rory MacDonald.
Good right hook by Robbie.
Robbie back on the board. What a fight.
Good combination by Lawler. Lawler seems to be recovering.
They meet. Uppercut landed by MacDonald. They work in the clinch.
Robbie with the kick to the body. Beautiful elbow by Robbie. Nice jab.
Yep, stiff jab. Connects again.
Roy's getting a little reckless here, Mike.
And that's what Zahabi said don't do. Be patient. You're starting to figure him out. Lawler's starting to work his way back. Answered that head kick with a combination.
Nice 1-2 by Rory.
Robbie was in a
beautiful shot. Look at that sprawl by Lawler. Outstanding.
Right after him again. Robbie was in trouble. John McCarthy. Watch Robbie work his way into this round that now has 90 seconds remaining. Robbie, the dominant striker, rounds 1 and 2. Rory, amazing in round 3.
Again, that front kick to the body.
Joe, their last fight was very even until the last minute or two. That was a 3-round battle.
Good right hand over the top for Rory. A lot of blood coming out of Robbie's mouth now.
Yeah. So you want to be a mixed martial artist. Rory just showing so much determination. Working through very deep water early. Now Robbie looking to connect again. 20 seconds remain in round 4.
Both guys are standing much more flat-footed in these exchanges, Mike. As they fatigue, they're having a harder time getting out of the way of these shots, and it makes these exchanges much more dangerous.
And both of them having a tough time breathing.
Again, he goes to that head kick.
Wow, how good is this? Robbie cleared the blood. Stared down Rory's head. Fifth and final round. Their first fight, a split decision. Lawler took over late. Can Robbie do so here and defend, or will we have a new champion?
Superman punch. Nice jab by Robbie.
Yep. It may very well come down to these 5 minutes, partner. Nicely done again by Lawler. And again.
Wild exchanges. Oh, he tagged him with that left.
Oh, look at how ferocious Lawler is here in the 21st minute. Lands it.
He's hurt.
This may be it.
That's it.
It is all over.
Wow.
Robbie Lawler remains the welterweight champion.
Wow. What a fight. What a fight. And what a decisive ending for Robbie Lawler in a fight where he was really pushed. Really pushed to the limit, on the brink of losing his title. Came back and stopped Rory MacDonald in the final round. Amazing.
That punch, one of many to the nose of Lawler, finished the fight. Let's take a look at it on our fight replay.
MacDonald.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Watch it, he'll grab his nose.
It just shattered on him. Yeah, and he just couldn't take the pain anymore. Covered up, and that was it. I mean, it was already a shattered nose. But that one punch was the straw that broke the camel's back. What an incredible fight. And a fight where both men were really pushed to the limit.
But Robbie Lawler, like champions do, found a way to win.
Referee John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Fights on.
Good friends, they call each other brothers. They're gonna battle in the octagon because the winner moves up the ladder towards a shot at the winner of Cain Velasquez, Fabricio Verdun. Hapa, great athleticism. He played college basketball. Look at that wide stance.
Wide stance, long legs, very fast on his feet, looking for that straight right hand as Arlovski closed the distance.
He's really, really wide with the stance here, Joe.
Well, he's so tall,
Yeah.
and he's just so good at moving. Beautiful. Right hand to the body. The only guy who moves as good as him in the heavyweight division is Mitch Rion, who's also a great athlete, former football player. Of course, Arlovski caught him!
Arlovski pushing forward! Browne's in trouble! Pitbull looking to finish him! To the body! Wow! Again body!
Over the top!
Uppercut connected.
Hard shots to the body by Arlovski. He's trying to break free.
Travis so
still a little
far, yeah,
wobbly.
he is, Joe.
Locking his legs out.
He's durable, we know that.
When you see a fighter's legs kind of lock and then he has to adjust, sure sign he got rocked.
More than once. Suffered a broken hand and a broken rib. Went the distance still with Verdun. We know the toughness of Travis Browne. He comes over the top
Good
with the right.
defense there by Arlovski. Recognizes it, caught that.
And discipline too. Andre stepping back and getting back into his game, putting together combinations.
He's looking for that overhand right. Ooh, Travis with the left hook.
Travis with that left hand hanging low.
Oh,
Got hit again. Great start for the Belarusian.
Oh!
The former champion. Rocks him again.
Travis is in big trouble.
Andre looking for a big shot.
Andre
Wants
misses
the
it up.
opening.
Goes to the body.
Again, the Pitbull, patient.
Oh, he tagged him again.
He doesn't want to punch himself out early, but he has Browne hurt. Travis trying to shake it out a bit, back and forth on the feet. Former UFC heavyweight champion, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski, looking for his 7th straight win. Again, that leg not very stable.
Travis looks to be recovered a little bit here. There's a nice leg kick.
He's got vicious kicks too, Joe.
He certainly does. Whips into it.
A lot of movement by Arlovski. Just a little slip there. And they want more movement from Travis Browne. Andre putting together combinations again. Arlovski ultra aggressive here in round 1.
Just barely missed that right hand over the top. And this may be what we were talking about, Mike, that they're just so used to each
Oh,
other's
he got him back! Fist again! Looking to finish the
Travis is in
fight!
big trouble.
Andre Arlovski wants to pour it on one more time.
Travis
That
is
back
hurt.
fist over and over. Mark Smith right on top of the action. Oh my goodness!
Big shot from Travis. Arlovski back up.
Wow!
What a fight.
Unbelievable!
Big knee by Arlovski. Travis is hurt.
They are on their feet.
Ow!
Again with a combination.
Elbow.
steps away, looks for the kick. Got caught with the left hand.
With the left. Travis is so wobbly he can barely stand up.
Andre with the uppercut.
Beautiful
He lands it.
uppercut.
Again. It is all over. It is all over. Andre Arlovski with the win.
Unbelievable performance by Andre Arlovski.
I think we have a new favorite fight of all time.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
What a fight.
And we should talk about something that we weren't even going to mention. Andre Arlovski almost didn't fight tonight. He pulled his calf muscle earlier in the week, and they were really concerned that he wasn't going to be able to fight tonight.
What a win.
Incredible.
Mike Winkle, John, Greg Jackson, Fight Replay Joe, brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. The entire first round was the move of the fight.
It was just chaos.
Wow.
I mean, look at these combinations here. Arlovski chasing after Travis Browne. This is early in the round. Look at this right hand. Boom! Crumbles Travis Browne. Left hand. And here's the back fist. Beautiful utilization of that back fist, Mike.
Couple of times,
yes,
Joe.
a couple of times. Took advantage of those openings where you can't land any other punch. And there, he got tagged on the button. And looked to be in all sorts of trouble. Covering up, but recovered. Got back up to his feet. And then, boom, look at that uppercut. Boom, look at that straight right. And that was enough. Unbelievable. What a performance by Andre Arlovski.
A decade
Mark
ago.
Smith has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski.
Talking to him.
Here we go. Spinning back kick immediately. Fight Clock brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Chad's got him on his back, and Conor gets back up. He tagged him.
Right. Chad looking to utilize his wrestling early. Connects with
He
it.
tagged him with two big punches there, Mike.
Good combination by Chad Mendes. McGregor snuck an elbow in there, Joe.
Another right hand over the top by Mendes. That
Another
spinning
spin.
back kick is nice.
Caught him with that one.
Yeah, Conor is timing that very well. Oh, they're smiling and taunting each other. Oh, he hurt him hard. He hurt him hard there. That was a good shot by Conor.
Chad that time ducked under.
Chad can't stand right in front of him like that when he lands that left hand. Conor has some serious one-punch power with that.
And Conor's cutting off the octagon here early. Good combination. The spin again.
Again, hard shot.
Slip and rip by Mendes. He's got him trapped, Joe.
Well, he might have got stunned. He might have got stunned by either those punches or the kicks or the kick to the body. But Chad is standing right in front of him, which is very uncharacteristic, and not shooting. Could be just trying to recover.
There's a kick.
There's a good 1-2 by Chad.
Amazing atmosphere. The adrenaline pumping from both of these guys.
Chad's breathing heavy.
Yes, he is.
And it could be because of those kicks to the body, Mike.
Conor came right out with one, and he's connected on the last 2 or 3. He's got Chad retreating. There you go. Connected that time. He put the left on his chin, followed with the right. Looking for the takedown.
There's a big power shot, and he gets him down. Nicely done. But into full guard.
Chad Mendes, the most takedowns in UFC and WEC featherweight history with his first of the night.
He turned the corner on that one nicely, but he's in Conor's full guard. There's a good shot by Chad.
Beautiful shot by Chad.
Connected. The right, then the left. Now money's on the board.
Beautiful
Overhand
right hand. Tell you what, Conor McGregor can take a punch.
He sure can. He also holds his hands really low. And again, the counter. Blood by the right eye of Conor McGregor.
Good front kick to the body by Conor. Conor's use of the kicks is keeping him at length, allowing him to land shots. There's another hard shot to the body. Chad's hurt. Chad's body's hurt. It was the kick that started it off.
Yep.
And he's trying to recover here. But Conor can hit him. He's got a longer reach, and he can hit him in a place where Chad can't hit him back, especially with those kicks.
8-inch reach advantage.
Chad just took a big, deep breath.
Mendes trying to duck under and fire back.
Again, he takes
number
him down.
2.
Steps over. Can he pass the guard? Yes, he can. On top. Very bad position for Conor.
Mendes.
And this is what everyone who is a hardcore fan wanted to see. Can someone take Conor down? And when they do, what can they do to him? It's the one thing that he hadn't faced inside the octagon is a talented wrestler.
Both men 17-2 in their professional careers.
Chad Mendes still trapped in the half guard.
Officially now, Joe, 3 takedowns for Mendes.
Chad Mendes looking for a guillotine here. Looking to trap the neck.
Herb Dean talking about the fingers of Chad Mendes. Watch him. Final seconds of round 1. Warning Mendes with a finger. McGregor says, let's keep her going. Round 2. I like the respect there. Beginning of the round, McGregor with a quick touch. Mendes returned. The spin.
Chad can't stand in front of him, and that's a problem he's having. And Conor's doing a wonderful job of keeping him on the outside and attacking his body. A lot of kicks to the body from Conor.
Once again, good sprawl.
Good shot. Looking for the guillotine, doesn't get it. Chad's got to move away from those body kicks. Very important. Very nice straight left.
Just miss.
Conor with some beautiful boxing here.
Total strikes. McGregor down again.
Huge takedown.
4th takedown for Mendes. Joel, that's why you and I talked earlier about styles make matchups.
And the big question, which was what happens when he faces a wrestler.
Yes.
And this is what we're seeing. Chad Mendes on top, landed another good elbow to the spot where he cut. And it was a big elbow that caused that first cut.
Slashing elbow by Mendes. Top position again. 3rd try
Another
for
one.
UFC
Strong
gold
elbow.
for Chad Mendes.
These are strong elbows.
He might have got notice that he was in the main event late, but Chad Mendes is always in great shape. Don't forget, after all the action on pay-per-view, Fox Sports 1 has our post-fight show.
Another nasty elbow by Mendes.
Trying to disrupt the breathing of Conor McGregor. Mendes keeping busy.
it takes a long time to get conditioned to go 5 rounds. And even if Mendes is in really good shape, which he is, the question remains, was he in good enough shape to fight like this for 25 minutes? Oh, these are hard elbows.
Gotta watch out. Mendes is saying they were illegal. Herb Dean saying fight. Mendes was saying those were illegal elbows. Herb Dean disagreed. Herb did tell him to be careful, Joe. Two minutes left in round 2.
Another hard elbow by Mendes, and he's slashing with those elbows. Oh!
Big shot there. Working in the closed guard of McGregor.
McGregor's talking to him. While he's landing punches, McGregor continues to talk to him.
Body head. Head.
Again.
Conor looking at Herb Dean, but Chad Mendes is keeping plenty busy to keep the fight right here. And again.
Oh, these are nasty elbows. He's saying he's fighting. I think Conor was asking Herb Dean, why aren't they standing it up?
Exactly.
Which is kind of crazy when you consider the amount of damage that Chad Mendes is doing with elbows like that.
Hand over the mouth. Guard closed by McGregor.
And Chad has made no attempt in this round, at least, to pass this guard. He's content to stay in the guard and smash him with elbows.
And that's exactly what he's doing, Joe.
He's doing a lot of damage here. He stepped over, he's looking for the neck, looking for the neck. Chad is excellent at this. This is his technique. Oh, he dropped down.
Lock it in. Can he get it?
He lost it. He lost it in the back up.
Uppercut. McGregor.
Chad can't stand in front of him like this.
Mendes fires back. Looks for another takedown. Not this time.
Conor stuffed it with 20 seconds to go. Big, deep breath by Chad Mendes.
Listen to this place.
Oh, big shots by McGregor.
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's hurt.
Could he finish him here?
That's it.
It's all over. Conor McGregor is a UFC interim featherweight champion.
Wow. 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 Unbelievable. He did it. Can you even imagine what a Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo title fight is going to be like now? Wow. Look how emotional Conor McGregor is.
Elated. Charismatic. Yes, indeed. A true warrior. Absolutely. And the true emotions of a man who just became the interim champion.
That's beautiful to see.
What a great night, and what a way to cap it off. Fight Replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Mendes tried to lock it in, couldn't. Chad had a very good round on top, but with seconds ticking away, Conor McGregor went to work. And he finished the fight. And he's the interim featherweight champion. The face of a fighting nation who said he did not come here to take part, he came here to take over. the notorious Conor McGregor.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO. And now, the new interim UFC featherweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.